Es imposible.
No quiero ni hablar. Las bandas sonoras.
Oh, wow. Qué triste fue decirnos adiós cuando nos adorábamos más. Hasta la golondrina emigró.
Голос, ребята.
A lot of my neighbors were Hispanic, and this is that music that you hear like blasting loud with that voice right there. Oh my goodness, man. Right off the top, his voice is amazing.
So clean and clear, and so much depth and body into his voice. I'm liking already the way he's sort of moving his body. And I got a sense he's a real performer already, just by those kind of like those hints and touches in terms of what he's doing with his body. Nice dynamic. So much power in those closed vowels, by the way. It's really difficult to do sometimes because all you want to do is kind of, so to speak, open the mouth, allow the resonance to come through, soft palate, slightly risen, not too much, because then you get constriction of the larynx and sometimes that rises too much. But he's got a real way, interesting way with his dynamics, mezzo di voce, crescendos, all stuff going on here. So it's he's talented, isn't he? 1970.
Вау! Какая песня, ребята, офигеть!
It's not just that he can hit these notes, it's that he can sustain these notes continuously. That requires breath control and lovely continuous stream of air, and it requires no tension. So any of these tensions, sometimes you can just hit a note dead on just for a second, but if you have this tension, then you're going to wobble about the place. It's not going to be secure, but it sounds beautiful and secure.
It's so passionate.
Es imposible.
There's so much passion.
No, es imposible. Oh, wow. Я удивлен. Я удивлен. Этот певец заслуживает тех цветов, которые ему кидают, ребят.
Very much big belty notes are incredible to do, and always he makes it sound like it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy to do, to sustain. Oh, and these and always he surrounds these notes with vibrato and very rounded. I actually picked out a part where it was clean, and then kind of this like squeezed kind of throat, this bit more depth, energy kind of vocal there. Anyway.
You can tell that it's lovely and relaxed because he has that flowing vibrato, which he can put on at the end of notes when he wants to, but he also has that clarity of tone when he's really quiet. So it's not just like, oh, big singing. It's like, he's kind of bringing those dynamics back and forth. And a lot of times people have troubles with this. It's actually a really good vocal exercise.
Handsome.
Помимо того, что мелодия сама по себе очень красивая. Очень-очень красивая.
Hey man, this... Woo! I'm glad I got the subtitles on here because this is a deep song. This man is singing from his heart. Woo! A lot of grace in that voice. The way he holds those notes for so long and the control that he has. Wow, man. This is beautiful.
Еще поет ее настолько сильно. Как он сделался, ребята. Даже мужчина сидит в зале с открытым ртом. Браво, браво.
So he's got a nice open mouth. Now you want a good balance of this. You don't want it to be like, oh, or you don't want it to be forced. You can see it somewhere in the middle. He's not jutting his jaw at all. It's really nice and relaxed. And he's relying on the resonance. He's not pushing the sound. It doesn't sound shouty. It sounds controlled. And again, this is a mistake by a lot of people. They go for this shouty sound. They shout into it. It's not yelling. It's about control, and he's got that.
Браво, браво, amigo.
Hoy quiero saborear mi dolor. No pido compasión.
Que canta. Qué voz, amigo, wow. Я удивлен, я не ожидал такого слышать.
I think it would be so spectacular live.
Qué triste, todos dicen que soy.
Вау,
See how people are going wild to the quiet. Sometimes the quiet is
какой певец, ребята, какой голос. Вау, у меня нет слов просто, чтобы выразить, насколько круто это слышать.
He podido ayudarme a vivir. He podido ayudarme a vivir.
No quiero ni hablar.
He podido ayudarme a vivir.
Nice.
What a beautiful, controlled singer. It was these long held notes that are a lot more difficult than you would suspect. As I said, it is one thing just hitting a note, but to sustain it like that requires so much control, and he did it fantastically.
Strong performer, and the engagement with the audience, the full embodied voice, the belt, the ability. I think mainly he was in his chest, middle voice. He didn't really go into his head voice, but it was kind of this ballad, this love song, I'm assuming. And you can tell, you can just hear through the lines he's singing, the emotional core behind it, the subject matter.
That right there, that was beautiful. Rest in peace, brother. Wow. And that was a deep song right there. Man, I love when people really like sing from their heart, man. You can really feel all the passion. That was excellent.
¿Cómo lo hace para tener tanto dominio y emoción en su voz a la vez? ¡Qué maestro! Y notas que eran difíciles de llegar, y no solamente llegó a ellas, sino que constantemente, una tras otra, la destreza, la agilidad con la que interpretaba la canción, me encantó.
Чувствую всю вот эту вот грусть, не знаю эту песню, почувствовал на себе. Это потрясающая песня, ребята. Помимо того, что сама мелодия очень-очень-очень красивая, в то же время он настолько классно спел эту песню, такой талантливый певец.